Good morning. Welcome to Alan's Day. Today's sort of rainy, so it's a good day to be inside, and I got plenty of inside work to do. Let me show you here. This is the home that we're building down in Jamestown, Tennessee. Previously, it was an RV shed that held that RV over there. Looks a little bit different. So, let me show you what I got going on today here. I'll give you a little view off the deck here first. We got no trees. It's the end or mid December, and it's a Monday morning. So I better get to work. So what we got going on here, previous video we talked about different types of insulation, mineral wool versus fiberglass. I finished that wall up last night. I've got mineral wool behind there, but since I couldn't find any or get my hands on any mineral wool, I just used the traditional fiberglass up there and doubled it up. Now let's get some wood up there. So the top portion of the ceiling on both ends is going to be that tongue and groove, and then later on I'll show you what I'm going to use from here down. And I can't do that until I get my hands on some mineral wool insulation, because that's what's going on the walls here. So for putting this tongue and groove on there, pretty straightforward. I like it. The ceiling turned out pretty good, I think. And now with this tongue and groove plywood, you wouldn't think you'd use caulking. I'm using caulking. And the reason for the caulking is I want to make sure that all these little indentations here have some caulk in there. My goal is to make sure that this entire ceiling, or any of the tongue and groove I do, a ladybug won't fit through it. Because down here and up north in Green Bay, Wisconsin, certain times of year, those ladybugs come out of everywhere. Well, they're not going to be coming out of this frickin' ceiling, I'll guarantee you that, because we got latex caulking, the cheap stuff, but it works pretty good. Let me get this caulked and get a board up there. Got some caulk on the board. Fits into the groove here. Couple of taps with the hammer to set it in place. Never hit just on that tongue. Cut yourself a little piece of block with the groove in there and set that there. Now you can give her a smack. There we go. We got her smacked. And get your caulking cleaned up as soon as possible and wipe that off there. Otherwise you're going to have a dull shine right there in that spot there. It's in place. I will get some nails in there. And my go-to nailer is, this is a 15 gauge nailer, finish nailer. Yeah, you can see it's a Milwaukee 15 gauge, 1.5 nails for this tongue and groove. The 18 gauge pinner, those nails are too light for what I'm trying to do here. So just put her in there. I'll get about 3 nails in there, and I just gotta move on down the line here then. Oh, I got an easy one, got a long one for a couple here, and then I got to do some tapers. So I'll bring you back when I got her done, and then we're going to start on this main wall going all the way down the center here. That's why I got to get the end walls done. Still here, still making progress. Got that end wall figured up. You can see all that white up there that I've got the caulk in there. That's to keep any ladybugs out. It's going to dry clear. You're not going to see it. But here's the go-to for your caulking, that Alex Plus, and make sure that you get clear. Don't get the white. Clear is the best. Use it on everything. Works pretty good. Now, the next phase of the project that I got the wall done is I got to start laying the floor out. So I got my sill plate and top plate all set in place here. I'll get those marked out. Start putting some studs in there and get some walls stood up on this project. It'll start to look like something then. See you in a little bit. We are finally starting the center wall that I've been talking about for months. So let me let you know how I set this up. This is a bottom plate, top plate. I took and I run these all the way down from one end to the other and did all my layout on there first. Off of my layout marks that I had on the floor. I had everything laid, all the rooms and everything laid out on the floor. Layout is critical. Take the time it takes to lay it out, because I had to erase a few lines until got it just right. So I laid out my top bottom sill, and then I took and I will transfer the marks down to the side like we have on this wall over here. I took and I transferred all my marks, so I just have to set my studs up and shoot them into place. And the next critical part of the operation is take the time it takes to do your layout of all your configuration. So this is a door configuration, this is the beam configuration, heating duct. These are the key numbers that I need. If all I know is these 4 numbers right here now, I can pretty much go through and put this together pretty much confident that it's all going to fit, because the numbers all line up on there. So take the time it takes for the layout. So we got the first wall. I started with the small wall first so I could figure out how I'm going to handle these walls. This is a shorter one. That one's going to be a little bit bigger to get stood up. And we're running solo this week, so I'm going to have to get creative on how to get these walls set. One other thing is tools. Make sure that you have the correct tools for the job when you do it. I can't stress enough how much aggravation and time you're going to save by having the correct tools. Yeah, it's a little bit of money up front. But you're going to save it on the back end, and aggravation and the quality of work. So this is the laser level, fancy little Milwaukee laser level. You saw this before. So what I did is I set this on my line here, and it drew a line all the way up, over, and all the way back down to this side here. So I know when I stand this wall up, it's going to be straight. So what I did is I took and I marked out, and I put a piece of tape up there where the edge of the wall is going to be. I took my Sharpie and I marked the ceiling where the wall is going to be. And then I can put that tool away. And the rest of the job is I got to go off my marks. I don't need to have levels, square, and hope that it's in the right place, because we took time on the layout at the front end of this. So we got a laser level. The next thing we're going to do is, this is for the door opening right here. And that jack stud that goes alongside of the door, you want to have a solid door frame. So that's where I'm going to put some glue in there. And let me show you what I do for that. There again, it goes back to tools. I've got my Milwaukee Big Daddy caulk gun here, and I'm putting some PL Premium on there. And now we know that there's going to be no extra wiggle, and it's going to be a solid solid frame under there. And it doesn't take too much. There we go. This caulking gun is going to save you definitely carpal tunnel issues further on in life. There again, it goes back to having the right tools and how long you want to be doing this type of work. And being healthy doing it, making sure that all your hands are working. So any tool you can get that's going to save you some on your hands. You only got one pair of hands. You can go down and you can buy new tools every week, but you're not going to go buy a new set of hands. So drop this on there. I ran my glue line out a little too far. Put this together here and take the handy dandy air nailer. I use galvanized shank nails on everything I use. Yeah, even though the plain ones will work better, the galvanized shank are a little more money, but they hold better, and then if you're outside, they're gonna work. So just like that, I'll go through, finish nailing this, get that put in, and we're gonna have a wall ready to stand up. Don't know how I'm doing it yet, but we'll have a wall ready to stand up. We got the wall done. This is the short wall. I got it up that high. Now we got to get it up the rest of the way here. We'll see what happens. First attempt was a fail. Let me try her again. Attempt number 2. I put some stops on the floor. That way, all I got to do is push, not push and pull. Let's see what happens. So this wall was the practice run for the big long ones there yet. Still working on that. Let me get this one secured and we'll move on to that next one. Now that the wall's up, the next step is I got to start putting beams. I've got 10 beams that are going to go across, and I got a beam pocket there and there, and then one on the other side, and those are going to go all the way down here. Now, those beams are, well, that big one down there, I can't lift that one. No, there ain't no frickin' way. So, instead of using my frickin' back, like I did on this frickin' wall, maybe I can use my brain, and we're going to lift this up. So, what I did is screwed it in a anchor bolt on top, got a shiv, and it goes down to a ATV winch right here. And I bought a mounting base off of Amazon for about 25 bucks, modified it, made a bracket that screws into the floor and the wall here, got a battery to run it, bought a remote, and now I can just lift up the beam and set it on top of the scaffolding, wheel it over, and then I only got to lift it up about a foot to get it up in my pocket. We'll see if this works. I think it's going to work, except I only got a short little leash on here. I can't get any farther, so I got to go out there and adjust that. Much better. Put 2 straps on there. Should have did that in the first place. Well, let me get this up on top here and get it over with. We did it. Now let me get that unhooked and get it pushed into the corner there. Making progress. Got the beam from there up to there. Now I got to get it into there. So let me figure this deal out here. And we're making progress. Got that end in. Now I got to do some manual labor here. Let me get this end lifted up, set on the shelf. One beam up there. Not taking the paper off there till the very last thing. That way I don't get any paint or anything on there. And it'll be just sort of like Christmas when we unwrap them. So let me get the ends secured and get another beam over there. Well, we are making progress on this. See, Gene, we got 2 beams up there. We got the beam up in your kitchen. You're gonna be happy. Now, starting on a wall here, and I got a helper this afternoon. Am I lucky? We got Rachelle is here. She's gonna be doing the some of the sawing for me and help me stand these walls up. Catch you when we start putting the wall up. Well, we got another wall built. Rachelle and I got this all cut up, put together. Now we get to stand it up. She's operating a winch over there. Okay, that's good. We'll see what happens. Okay. Take her up. Well, what's the worst thing that can happen? We rebuild another wall. As long as we don't get our feet pinched, we're good. Whoa. Whoa. We're doing good.
Want me to keep going?
Keep her going.
The corner?
That'll be okay. So far, so good. go. We got this, Rachelle. Keep her going up. It's going. Okay, hold her there. Well, keep her going up, Rachelle. Oh. Okay, let down now on your button.
Ready?
Yep,
More?
a little bit. Oh, one wall up.
That was cool.
Wasn't that easy?
Oh, you are.
And line up and away we go. Look what we got done. We got the wall up, we got some beams up, and we got, we're making progress. And we've got the master carpenter,
Oh, yeah.
Rachelle here, cutting all the boards, pushing the cart. Couldn't have done it without her today. So, tomorrow's mission, this wall, a couple more beams, we're gonna start sheeting. So, talk to you guys later. Forever. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.